guys, it's Gina. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day wherever you are. And in today's video, now I can move my stuff out of my hair back into place. But in today's video, we are going over the Bare Necessities palette, and I'm gonna do this look with it. You're just gonna see the eye look for this palette though, because you guys have seen me do my full face about a billion times, and I figured it was just time just to do the eye look. And I hope you guys really enjoy it. If you are new here, my socials are down below. Please follow me, because the way I got this idea for this video is I asked on Instagram which ones you guys want me to do. I ask polls all the time on Instagram for you guys to know. So what I asked was, do you guys want to see a video of the Bare Necessities palette first, or do you want to see me do a full face of makeup I used to love and use all the time look? Because I also want to do that, but I wanted to see when you guys wanted it, so I asked on Instagram. So follow me on Instagram so that you can participate in the polls, and that way you can have your say in videos. Also, let me know what type of videos you guys want in the description bar down below. Not in the description bar, in the comment section down below. Subscribe and join the fam. Click that notification bell so you know every time that I upload a video, so that you can be here to chat with me when the video goes live. And that's all I have to say about it, and let's just get right on into this eyeshadow look. Okay, so like always, we are going in with our Colourpop No Filter Concealer. This is the concealer I use to set my lids for everything, for every look, because it is perfect. Now, this video is, like I mentioned in my intro, is from one that you guys voted for in my Instagram page. I put polls on my Instagram page all the time to see what videos you guys want next. Like, it was between the Bare Necessity palettes by Colourpop or the full face of makeup I used to love. Now, I love doing any of these videos, so it's completely fine with me, but I like to give you guys an option of which one you guys want. So the Bare Necessity one's won, so we're going to see how this one compares to the Going Coconut palette. Now, I did that look on Sunday. That's when that video went live, so if you want to go see that, go check out my latest video. And this one is going to be all about the Bare Necessity palette. Now, I did try filming this a little bit earlier, but for some reason the shade that ended up going on my eye was not how it looked on the pan, because I used a brush that was super dirty. So that was on me. That was user error. So we're going to do better this time. We're going to do way better this time. So we'll put that on the eyes. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take the shade Full Expose, which is this shade right here, and we're going to put it on our eyelid. Now, here is the thing. We're not going to put this on too heavy, because I think that's what did it. So I just really just want to set everything. I put too much on it before. That's also what I did, and used a very dirty brush. So here's the thing, is that I love this palette just to begin with because of the colors that it comes with. It has 30 shades in it, which is absolutely amazing. Like, who comes out with a 30 shade palette of all neutrals like this? And this is like neutrals, you got warm tones. You have everything to make a look in one palette, which I really do like. I mean, I do love these mini ones as well. I'm going to be using this as a mirror, as an FYI, so that you guys, if you see me looking down, I'm looking up, I'm looking at my big mirror that's behind me. Also changed my lighting situation, so you gotta let me know in the comment section down below how that is. But I really like these shades. They're very beautiful, very neutral, more neutral than the Going Coconuts. Going Coconuts is just like a brown eyeshadow palette, and so this is what this looks like. Like I said, it's very gorgeous. You also have this cool material on the front. Let me see if I can get it. It's like scaly kind of, and the names are on the back, which is wonderful, but the names are backwards to what they are in the pan. So if you're going this way, the colors go the opposite way. So that's just an FYI for that one. So the next shade we're going into is In the Buff, which is the shade right here. And we're going to be taking a brush, but I'm going to make sure it's super clean, because it's just very annoying. Like, I got this little thingamabobber. And it's supposed to be clean. So we're going to see if this works. Like I said, we're going in with the shade In the Buff as our crease shade. And we're not going to tap it off and see if that does anything, because it is a light shade. Okay. It already is. I can see it already. It's not gonna be like an in your face wow shade, but it's there. I know it's there. I can tell. It's very light. It's like a bone shade. We're just putting this down as a base for the colors. That's all we're doing. And I'm not really tapping it out because I want to get the most pigment payoff for this shade since it is a lighter shade. Super light shade. Very gorgeous. Now this is actually like the other ones I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do a natural look, and then it ends up being like more glammy. Now this one's probably gonna actually be like a natural eyeshadow look that I would do if I was to go somewhere and wanted to be very minimalistic. Okay, so the next shade we're going in with is On Holiday, which is this shade right here. I think it's very gorgeous. It's like going with the vibe that I kind of want to do. So we're gonna see how this looks. Now, did anyone get anything from the Colourpop sale? My Friday video is going to be my little haul. Now this one we're going to tap off. Friday's video is going to be a little haul of the stuff that I got from the Colourpop sale. I didn't get much this time because Jeffrey's got his big stuff coming. We're going to try it without damming off the excess. But Jeffrey's got his mystery boxes coming at the end of this week. He also has a big launch coming at the end of February that I'm super excited for. Like, I'm just so thrilled. Now this is what it looks like. Like, it looks like I'm not doing much. I'm not tapping off the excess of the eyeshadow because sometimes shades you don't really need to do that with. And I also don't have any makeup on anyway underneath. Like, I'm saving that for the end like I always do. So it doesn't really matter. But so far I am loving this. These are normally shades that I don't like. This type of look is like normally a quick, easy eyeshadow look compared to other eyeshadow looks you guys have seen me do. But we're gonna see where the world takes us. Now this is what it's looking like right now. I've done plenty of eyeshadows before, like looks like by myself, that this is literally all I do, and then put the same color all over my lid. But because I'm doing a video and I want to get the most out of this palette to let you guys know how good it is, we're going to do more. So I always blow off the excess of every palette that I own, even if it's like just hanging around there. It's just something that I do and I like to do. So the next shade we're gonna go in with, as I think I want to keep it more on the outer V, is this shade right here, and it's called Banter, because I really just want to stay in this like row of shadows right there. So now I did mention that this palette is made out of what's it called? What am I looking for? This palette's made out of paper, which is obviously very eco-friendly and very good. But the only problem with those ones is that they get very dirty very easily compared to these plastic ones. But I can see why, obviously, they don't want to do a big plastic one, because that's one, a lot of plastic, and two, there's really no need for it, honestly. Like, it doesn't need to be in plastic. Like, all these can be in paper. It's just when it comes to cleaning off like your palettes, this one's just way easier. That's just something that I mentioned. It's not, everyone's got different opinions. It's just something that I noticed that I like about palettes. Now we're gonna focus this more on the outside, but also bring it into the crease to help darken things up, which I am liking that very well. Now this used to be my typical eyeshadow look when I was first starting out, would be looks like this, and look at this, we're going back to them. We're going back to them. I don't know why, but always these types of eyeshadow looks, just for some reason, I think are always just nice, simple, and gorgeous. We're also gonna add that into the crease area. I'm probably gonna add another shade to the crease too as well though, because it's the type of person I am. You guys know this. I love freaking playing with eyeshadow. So I haven't done one of these looks though with eyeshadow in a fat minute. In a very long time. So I think the next shade we're probably gonna go with, because I like how that's looking, but I wanna like darken it up a little bit, is I think I want to add Hot Gossip, which is the shade right here. I know we're going from cool tones to a little bit of warm. We're going to see if that pays off. Hopefully it does and doesn't bite me in the butt. Using the same type of brush, and we're literally just going to be adding it on top of the shade we already did. Oh, and I'm really liking that. Okay, I'm liking how this is. This will be the outer corner as well. Like this is gorgeous. Very gorgeous look. It's just nice and subtle and simple. I really do like it. Now we obviously need to put a shade on the lid. And so what I think I'm going to do, I think I'm gonna either go on with Silk Teddy or Idle Hour. Idle Hour's right here, Silk Teddy is this one. So we're gonna swatch them both and see which ones I wanna go on, because I do wanna do a sparkly shade. I just don't know what. I think we're gonna go in with Silk Teddy because it's more of a darker shade, and I just want it on the crease just to give it a little bit of a pop, but not be like, oh, this is like a very dramatic look or anything. I think that's all I really wanted to do with it, was do that. And then I'm going to obviously take more of Banter, and I'm going to apply more of that over here to darken it up. I just like how it would look if I did it this way. Yes, okay. Sometimes you just gotta go over some shades with some other shades and it ends up working. It's just how the cookie crumbles. All right, now we are gonna clean this up like I always do. So when I say I'm gonna clean it up, I literally take a makeup wipe and I go over the edges. I need my little mirror closer, and I clean up the edges because obviously they're a little bit crazy. If you wouldn't say, they do look crazy. And I just go right into them. Now I went a little bit up farther than I normally do. I've been doing that lately and I don't know why, but like normally I like it to be like this. And this one I went up the tiniest bit. So all you do when that happens is like you gotta like obviously dab it off. So I just take my like thumb or something, and all you do is you go back in with the shade that you had over there and you just go on top of it and you just like bring it out again and you redo it. That's all you do. Bring it out and then you redo it. It's kind of like you're blending it back downwards, and then you're adding the shades that you just added over there so that it looks even. And I don't mind having to show this part on camera because, you know, sometimes just stuff happens, and I know I made it look crazy, but trust me, when I get this line better, it's gonna make sense and it's gonna look good. I'm telling you, it's gonna make sense. See? Way better. And then you always take the makeup wipe and take off the excess everywhere else. Okay, so what we are going to do is I want to try with this palette is I'm loving the dark brown that it has right here. It's called Babbles. It's this shade. Now what I want to do is, normally I say this for the end, but what I want to do is I want to take a brush that's like a thin brush like so. It's like this. And I want to smoke out like the lash line and see how I end up like that. But I really want this brown, since it is a neutral look that we did, I want the brown. That makes sense. So we're gonna see how this looks. And you're just gonna press that very closely to the lash line. And see, okay, that's what it's looking like. So we're gonna do that for the rest of the eye look. I don't know why I've been loving this recently over a wing. So then we will take another brush that's nice and pointy, and blend it. That way it actually looks seamlessly done and not crazy. So it kind of looks like that. It does look a little bit crazy, but I really like how it's been looking on my eyes. I don't know why. This is not everyone's preference, but this is my preference. Then of course I'm going to take this and go underneath my eyes again. And then I am going to be right back. I am going to finish my full face and then I'll come back on camera. Alright guys, that's the end for today's video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I love this palette. I can't get enough of this palette. I know I just said it about 50 million times, but Bare Necessities is a complete, go get it, buy it. Also go buy the Going Coconuts palette too because I love that one as well and I would highly recommend it. I recommend any Colourpop palette. I really do. I really love them. Colourpop is just amazing and they're getting on up there in the beauty world and I love it. I so love it. And like I said in the beginning of the video, if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button and join the fam. We would love to have you. Also, click that like button if you liked this video, if you liked the Bare Necessities palette as well. And click the notification bell so every time I upload a video. That way you can chat with me in the live chats that I have for when my video goes live, because I do chat with you guys all the time. And I'll see you guys in our next video. Bye guys.